guys, and welcome back to the studio. So I was thinking about starting off this studio vlog with doing a draw this in your style challenge, and I was gonna work on May Yang's. It's due in 2 days, and that's just like me to start trends when they're almost due. I find it really difficult to complete draw this in your styles because I'm always trying to work on my own art and composition, all of that stuff, creature design, all that kind of stuff, that I just feel like I can't find the time to work on trends. But yeah, I do want to at least do a few this year. I don't know if I'm going to be able to successfully complete it. It is in 2 days, and with how long I render, I'm going to just try my best. One of the things that she has in her art is a sun. I really wanted to create a sun character instead of just having just like a regular sun. Check this out. If you've seen some previous arts, you know I like to put some faces in my clouds, but then I thought, let's go ahead and do a cute sun character. And at first I was just gonna have the cloud just blocking him a little bit, but then I was like, what if the sun was just resting on a cloud, and it just took it upon himself to rest its legs on the cloud without permission, of course. And he's just enjoying himself, resting. He's like, I worked so hard all day, I just need a rest. And the cloud is like, what, man, are you kidding me? So I thought it was super cute. I like how it's getting started. I'll let you know if I finish it, and I'll even show you the end result. Hello. It sounded so weird. I did finish the Draw This in Your Style Challenge artwork by May Yang. So this is what it looks like. Can you see that? So I think it turned out pretty cute. Can you spot the frog? I thought the original artwork was so cute. And also another introduction to another character. It's and this is not going to be like a permanent character. It's just something, an artwork I'm working on right now. And there's the cute little frog hiding behind the bush. And here's the tadpole. If you zoom in, you can see him clearly. So yeah, he dropped his tadpole, and someone was coming, and she kind of got startled, like, oh my god, what's that? So he ran behind the bush, and he kind of blends in. If I had more time, I would probably like darken her hair up more, making sure the values are really there so she's not as washed out as she looks. But again, I think it turned out okay for the time that I had. That's that. So I took the product photos yesterday of the February collection release, and I've already edited the photos. So right now I'm gonna go ahead and post those on Etsy and create listings for them to get it ready for the shop update on Thursday. Granted, this vlog will be like a week behind, so the items should already be in the shop available if you're interested. If you haven't seen the last vlog, the products are from that one, so if you haven't seen it, please go check it out. It's the Magical Hearts theme collection, and yeah, you see me working on it, creating the products and stuff like that. And then now I'm gonna put it on Etsy. After that, I'm just gonna go ahead and cook dinner, and then I'm gonna work on the next thing on my list. So let's get to it. Hello guys, so I've been working on my next illustration. This is Rocks the Rock, and yeah, I'm very original. I'm bad with naming characters. I really don't name them, but I just thought, you know, Rocks, like ROX, is just pretty cool to have as a name, and he happens to be a rock. But anyway, he's a little jealous, envious, or I don't know, he's just curious. Like, this frog is over here and he's caring for this tadpole, and he just looks so content and happy, and Rox just feels like, can I find that? Can I be happy too? Can I find a purpose or someone to care for myself? The before, which again I think looks really cute, and then here's the after. I don't know if you can tell the difference, and it might be subtle, but just to point them out, I moved Rocks into the shadows to give him more of a sad, longing emotion, or at least to make it look more conveyed that way. I tried to change his facial expression to hopefully like he's watching and it's something he's contemplating about. That's a really hard emotion to bring out, and hopefully you can see that. And then I have the frog in the sun, in the light, just happy, so that you can see both sides of the story, hopefully. I do want to make it as is, and I do want to holograph it and get another poll out there. I'm not sure if people like square illustrations or they prefer like standard sizes, 4x6, 5x7s. And since I do a lot of these what they call spot illustrations, where you just got like a pinpointed scene, I feel like they just look better on a square format. Also, it's easier to post on Instagram when your stuff is square. Just saying, trying to make my life a little bit easier. But anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. Do you prefer squares or do you prefer 4x6s? Let me know. I'm also thinking about expanding on this. I was thinking about creating simple comics and posting those on Instagram just to fill in the in-between parts. I thought that would be really cool. It'll give me something quick to do, and it'll give me something to post. Rox will be a main character, and I do want to do more things with him. So I am going to be doing crafting. That will be in the next video. So if you're a follower who loves to see like the craft stuff, so when I craft clay, look forward to the next video, because that's what I'm going to be doing. Do want to expand on maybe making shirts or on a bookmark or even a pen. Pens are just super expensive. I did the research and I'm so scared to try that part out. I think he will make an awesome first pen. So something I'm really thinking about. More to come on this collection, and I'm super excited to get started on it. So I think right now what I'm going to do is go ahead and put the poll up and test this guy out on a coaster and see how vibrant I need to make it, and we'll go from there. Okay guys, so that's pretty much all the time that I had for this week to put into this vlog. So I'm just gonna wrap it up now. But just to recap, I went ahead and did the prints and I thought it was really cute. I also did this in holographic, as you have seen, and I left a poll here on YouTube community tab. So if you haven't voted, go ahead and check out the community tab. Let me get your thoughts on that, because it also helps me decide what I'm going to be putting in my shop. Also, I did a story on Instagram, so by the time this video came out, it's already expired, but I also created a TikTok for it. So if you prefer that platform, go ahead and vote over there. That'd be super helpful. As you saw me struggle with making some coasters, here's the before, and I was struggling with the lighting here. It was too dark, and so here's the after. You can definitely see it a lot better. The colors are lighter. I tried to get it as close to the print as possible. You're never going to get it completely exact, but I do try to get them really close. So I think this looks better than this one, and the colors were a little bit more exact or true to the print. But experimentation can be rough with sublimation. I'm about to show you that right now. This is what experimentation looks like. You will go through a bunch of tests. So if you ever decide to go into sublimation, buy like a cheap product to test your artwork on, to get it as close to the colors that you want before testing on the actual final product. So then it's like less waste on the one that you want to sell. And then for this design, I didn't even expect to make coasters out of this, but since I was doing it, I figured why not. I still have to work on this one. So here's the before, here's the after. You can't really tell too much of the difference in the camera, but in real life there is a difference. But when I compare it to the print, it's definitely off. So I want to work on this one more to give it more of that pinkish purpley color and not so much as a like a brownish or more on the yellow side. So more experimentation to come on this one, but I'm not in a rush because this theme has already launched. I'll just put this out there whenever I can get the colors right. And just to show you how off your colors can be or how different they can be from your screen, check this out. So look at that. And the lighting in here right now is pretty bad because I'm just trying to finish off this vlog, but look how yellow that screen is in comparison to this like desaturated green here. It's way off, and I had to do some extreme color changes to get it to this. So if anyone sublimates and they know of a better way of getting your colors right or more true to like your iPad, and it just sublimates better without having to deal with the struggles of lightening up, like your shadows are just becoming too dark or something like that, please let me know. Leave some tips down in the comments, because that'll help with ways. I would really like to know. Otherwise, I don't know how else to figure this out, but just to experiment and trial and error. So you see me test shirts. That's a work in progress, but there's more I want to do with that before I'll ever sell shirts. I also want to work with some puffy vinyl, so I think that's going to be interesting. So more to come. Next week, I've mentioned it's going to be a crafting video. It is still on the same theme. I was thinking about making some moss rocks as keychains. So let's see how that goes, because I've never used a static grass machine. So yeah, hopefully it's not a fail. So if you're interested and you're new, feel free to subscribe. It's free. And like this video if you liked what you saw, and stay tuned for next week's video. It should be a lot of fun, and I'll show you what I do in my process and all of that. It's not going to be a tutorial. I don't really do tutorials, but at least you'll see how they turn out, and I'm super excited for them. And I have actually a lot of ideas on different characters I would like to make as keychains. So if you like clay figures and like desk buddies and all of that, and maybe it's something you might be interested in purchasing, check out next week's video, because that's what I'm going to be working on. And then I'm just going to follow through with this theme into the following week. So we still have more to come, maybe memo pads and notepads. I still have to do the bookmarks, so yeah, more to come. So thanks again for watching. I hope you liked it, even though I don't know if I had enough content to show, but sometimes there's weeks where I'm more designing than making actual physical products. But I hope you liked it anyway. So I'm gonna wrap it up. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.